So this is going to be the first YouTube video I ever post, a voice cover. Um, if anyone watches, that'll make me happy. But yeah, so today I'm going to be yapping because that's what I usually do on a daily basis. But yeah, so I was like pondering today, guys, about the song, specifically from Lana Del Rey. And I'm like such a big Lana Del Rey fan. Like I love Lana Del Rey so much. Like she really is like somebody I look up to. Yeah. So one song or like a song that I recently been listening to. Actually, I just started listening to today only because TikTok, like my algorithm, like knows me really good. So like the song just randomly like popped up on my For You page, and I only knew part of it for like a couple of weeks, but I like listened to the full song and replayed it all today. As you know, it's called Norman Rockwell, with just like a F word in the middle, so Norman F word Rockwell. But I'm not gonna curse. We're gonna keep it PG. So yeah, it's like so hot, guys. So I'm like outside in my patio recording this. It's like really hot. But yeah, so um, I just like wanted to talk about a specific part in the song that I could like that resonates with me, or that like I feel so like not emotional, but I kind of understand what she talks about or what she like means when she says a specific part. And the part is like um in your head, or no, wait, your hands. Okay, I have to pause because I forgot the first few words in the line. But it starts by saying, your head in your hands as you color me blue. And that right there, I kept on thinking about it, like pondering about it all day. And I could not stop thinking about it, and I could not feel like not feel emotional about that line right there. And the reason why I believe I feel emotional is because I could relate to it and I know what it means. I didn't really fully know what it means, but I kind of got the gist of what Lana was trying to say. I'm such a big Lana Del Rey fan, guys. But yeah, but what I got from that line is basically someone is causing you like really emotional pain. It's like they're stabbing you in the heart because they're doing things that is causing you heartbreak and causing you to feel sad, and they're just making you sad and despair because you probably or most likely mentioned these things to them, but they still continue to do it. And it's just like it just makes you want to cry, and it just makes your heart really ache and like really hurt because you've told this person what you don't like and what you do like, but they continue to ignore it and do the things that you dislike. And I feel like when people do that, it just shows that they simply don't care about you. Because if I love someone and like someone, I wouldn't want to do things that hurt them because I know that this person communicated to me that they don't like that thing or like those things that I do, or they just don't like it in general, and you just do it. And I don't really know how people just do that to someone that shows you that they love you so much. And I kind of did not know what unconditional love was until probably a few weeks ago. I was watching like videos of it and stuff. It was a video that I was watching or scrolled past and watched. It was of Lauryn Hill. I believe she was giving a speech at one of her rewards, a ceremony for rewards that she was getting. But yeah, she was giving a speech, and basically and part of her speech was basically her saying that when you unconditionally love someone is when that person does so much stuff to you, and they can even stab you in the back and do things that you're like, oh my gosh, like I wouldn't believe that this person do this to me. And then you continue to love them, even though you know what they did hurt you so bad. But when you don't unconditionally love someone, she said, is when basically when if this person does something to you, like stab you in the back or like do you wrong, and you just stop, like you just don't love them anymore. You really didn't love them like that, because when you love someone, it's so hard to stop loving them. And in some situations, people do have their heart break or get their heart broken, and it kind of lingers with them, and then they don't really know how to move on because it really hurts. And I could definitely understand that, because it's not like you being too emotional or being dramatic about the situation. Love hurts a lot, and I just can't really fathom how people just don't know how to love others. And it's just so like, wow. Like, I could talk about love for like hours. Because I love reading about love, and I love love. And sometimes it's hard for people to love others, and it's understandable because probably they haven't been taught how to love other people. And I could definitely relate to that and understand that. There's another line in Lana Del Rey song, um, Norman Rockwell, where she, like, at the ending, and I think during, like, the middle of the song or whatever, she's like, you make me blue, and what it means is basically you making someone feel sad, like I said earlier, making them feel, like, despair, and you make that person feel like that, and you just don't care at all, like, you just go on about your day saying, oh, well, this person will be fine. It's just like, how do people do that? I don't know. Like, I can never do that to someone. And if I try to, that would be me thinking, because I don't know how I could just be nonchalant about a situation. Like, you might think I might be nonchalant about a situation, but deep down inside, I'm not. Because I really do care about like what I do wrong and how it affects people and stuff. Especially when it affects people. You know, I wanted to like share my thoughts on this because I feel like me speaking, and I know I'm not speaking to anyone right now. I'm speaking on my phone or to my phone. Is kind of like not sad, but it's therapeutic to me, and it makes me feel at ease. Like it makes me feel like I'm getting my feelings out, and I'm talking about my feelings, and that is really, really good for your mental health. Talking about how you feel. Because if you just hold all those things in, you're not going to feel any better. It's just going to get worse and worse. And that's something I had to learn too. Is to, even if I'm talking to myself, at least I'm talking to someone or talk to God about my problems or about how I feel. It's still me talking and expressing my feelings, and that is really important. Yeah, I really, really love this song now, and I'm so happy that I listened to it, because all I could think of right now is this song, and and all I could think about is how I relate to the song, even though I've never ever like had a boyfriend before. It's fine. I've never had a boyfriend before, And also something else I want to talk about. This is such I literally was talking about something else. Now I'm going to something else. Guys, my brain is just like full of everything, like full of thoughts and stuff. And I just want to talk about every single thing. So sorry if I'm like talking about something else and I jump to something else. Be used to it, guys. But yeah. So I was thinking about this. Did I forget? I think I forgot. No, 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 I didn't forget. Okay. So oh, I think I forgot. I wait. Let me let me think about it. Let me think about it. Okay, so I just remembered. I just I just regained my train of thoughts back. Okay, so I kind of like dislike when like grown-ups are like, "Oh wow, you're a child. What do you know about love?" I feel like anybody, it doesn't matter your age, like you don't really dictate whether a kid knows what love is or not, or know about love and stuff and how it feels to get their heart broken. Because I feel like a heartbreak could happen at any age, and you could know about love at any age. Like I don't really like when grown-ups are like that. Like it makes no sense because I feel like especially when you're a teenager, all you do is feel like emotions. You feel a lot of emotions, especially when you're a teenager and when you're a child, because it's kind of something that's like really big and something that really impacts your life. But yeah, you don't have to be like 20 years old to know what love is. You might not really have a full knowledge of on what love is, but you can know somewhat of what love is. And I'm not going to give you guys a whole speech about love because that's not really the video. That's not really what I'm talking about in this video. Or kind, yeah, that is what I'm talking about, but that probably would be for like another video for itself because I don't really like combine or integrate that with this video because I feel like that's just too much to talk about. But yeah, you don't have to be like old, not old. You don't have to be so old or older to know what love is. As long as you know what it is, how it feels, then you're fine. And sometimes people say that they love you, and sometimes, most times, or sometimes they lie. I don't know. I feel like most times people do lie and say that, oh, well, yeah, I love you. But, like, how do you love me when you, like, do these things that I don't like? And you just, like, show me that you don't care, but you always say that you love me and stuff. Like, it's just such, like, it makes me feel like you're, like, just lying. Like, you're just telling me all these lies and you're trying to make me feel delusional or like be delusional or I'm trying to lose myself into believing that you actually do love me. And when you're in a relationship with someone, you know, especially as a woman or a girl, a woman, don't ever make your life, your whole life about a man. Because once you do that, your life is ruined. You don't have your own life because you're making your whole entire life about a man. And then once they go and break your heart, you're like, I'm so stupid for believing this and that and doing this. You have to love yourself, and before you get into a relationship with someone, you have to love yourself. And if that person shows you that they don't care, then don't be with that person, honestly. Because, as I said earlier, your head in your hands as you color me blue and you make me feel blue. Always remember that. Always remember that line. Like, that line right there is just so amazing. Like Steph Kiss, like such a masterpiece. And I'm not saying to like protect yourself for a long time and never be in a relationship. If you want to be with someone, then that's amazing. But basically what I'm trying to say is that be wise and know who you're getting a relationship with, because you just don't want to get a relationship with someone who doesn't even care to talk to you for days. They can go days without talking to you and stuff. And boys are stupid, okay? They don't have the same, or they don't really, how can I say this? They don't basically, how you feel emotions, they don't feel emotions the same. Because girls and boys, we feel emotions differently. And you have to just, have discernment too, because you don't want to just like be in a relationship with someone who's just like trash and treats you like you're nothing. And let me tell you, you are worth a lot. Don't be with a man who treats you like you're garbage, like you're below him. And don't let that man belittle you, because you have to know your worth. And even if you made a mistake and you made your whole life about this boy, you still could bounce back. You still could, yeah, you still could bounce back, because it's just called resilience. You have to find a way to be resilient. Sometimes, we have days when we're not really feeling, happy, and you just experience a heartbreak and stuff, and those are like the worst days ever. But you gotta like know how to bounce back and recover from it. And I know it's like it takes time. I'm not saying to do that in like 2 hours. It takes time, and it's like so understandable, because it's just like it's normal to feel those days and feel those emotions and feel bad about a heartbreak. It's like so normal, and don't like let anybody make you feel like it's not normal. And that just goes for a boy, girl, you know. It is hard to love someone who doesn't love you, to love someone who doesn't show you that they like you or love you the same way that you love them. But yeah, that is all I have to say, because I low-key need to go to bed soon. It's like currently 9:12, almost 10 o'clock, so I need to go to bed. I'm so happy that I made this this video, and I've been like thinking about doing stuff like this for a long time, but have I gotten to it? Absolutely not. But today is the day that I finally done it, so I'm happy. Guys, I'm looking really scared right now. Like your hearing sounds. I know it's like the crickets or whatever in my pool, but still, I'm gonna go in my house. Okay. But yeah, good night, guys. I love you all, and yeah, bye.